Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't really mind this season as much. I have seen people complaining a lot about the changes that they introduced, especially to Ellie's character. I do see some stuff that could be a subject to concern. For example, Game Ellie. I've played the game, but I'm not like hardcore fan of the second part. Game Ellie, she was, very much revenge driven, very much angry, much more angry than Ellie in the show that Bella Ramsey is portraying. But I don't mind either way, because I think there are some nuances that make Ellie's in the show reasoning make more sense. For example, in the game, when Ellie and Dina, embarked on the trip, they were already together. It's not like Ellie had this spark of hope like she did in the show when they got together with Dina, and obviously you would be hyped and you'd be excited that someone you like sort of returned the feeling. That's why I do understand that show Ellie would be happy, in that particular moment, despite everything. Now, in the game, she was already with Dina for a good while, so it wasn't a novelty that would make her feel more excited. Same thing about the pregnancy in the game. Dina, when they went on this trip, she already knew for a couple of weeks that she was pregnant, so she willingly entered the trip and became some sort of a burden, because obviously now they have to be more careful. Maybe they wouldn't even go at all. And in the show, Dina found out the very same day, so it's also understandable that Ellie wouldn't really be mad at her, because why would she? Like, she didn't know that she was pregnant, and since she is, and since they just got together, a spark of excitement in the show, it made sense. Also, in the game, Ellie didn't know, if I recall correctly, that Dina got together with Jesse for a bit, and in the show, she did know. She didn't have to be, jealous and angry about that. So that's just small things that sort of make it more understandable. But having said that, I do see the concern here, given the fact that Ellie is much more hopeful in the show. Watching the show, it would make sense that she would maybe turn around, given the fact she suddenly has a love and the baby on the way. That's something that she didn't know about. It somehow makes it more hopeful for her in the show compared to the game. Anyway, we'll see how that goes, how they handle it. I'm sure Bella Ramsey can handle some sort of an anger when we approach, the Seattle base, and I think we're going to do that in this episode that's titled Feel Her Love. It's not Dina's love though. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a chance. She's the type of a person that owns the room when she enters, right? She's just like not even looking at anyone. Something's in the basement? Was? She's very intimidating. She's like, you're all cockroaches to me. Baker face. Owning yet another room?
Your soldiers are loyal to you. I think they're worried we're gonna execute you.
If I was getting executed, Isaac would have come himself.
There's a shooting near the borderline between us and the Scars, and he's dealing with that now. If it's war again, we're gonna need all the soldiers we have, so he's wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Including Leon.
Leon.
The Pope.
Leon.
Oh, so that is weed or just rose.
What happened?
My unit is responsible for
Securing the hospital. I know your orders. I gave them the lease. What happened?
Joe.
We cleared the ground floor up to the 6th. A few scattered infected here or there, nothing we couldn't handle. All that was left was the basement. B1, B2, B3. We were expecting the worst, the kind of environment they like. Plus the old-timers said down there was where they brought the first cordyceps patients in '03.
Oh.
Here and here it caved in, and all the elevator cars are stuck in their shafts just below ground level. So yesterday, that's where I sent a squad down to B1. The whole floor was empty, not even rats. So today, B2, hoping for more of the same, I sent another squad down.
Rats.
And I put Leon in charge, because he's my best.
Wow, we are
A few
praising
minutes in, he radios back.
Leon a lot.
Cordyceps on the walls, the floor. So I told him to proceed. 5 minutes later, he radios again. But this time, he was struggling to breathe. He could hardly talk. I thought maybe he had been bit. I said, Leon, were you bit? He said, it's in the air.
Oh, like
He said, it's in the air.
you can get
See, listen.
infected just by Holy shit.
I knew it wasn't in the vents or we would have all been infected weeks ago. So I scrambled my other team, and we locked the only door to B2, and we locked the only door to B1. And we did what Leon said. We sealed them in.
God damn. That's not fun.
No one else has gotten sick. I'll inform only the people who absolutely need to know and no one else. As far as I'm concerned, Sergeant Park, you resolved the situation permanently and heroically.
Oh.
We owe you a debt.
We deserve the praise. She did, not... I don't know why I said we.
I'm sorry about your son.
Leon was her son. So that's why she was like Leon. Day 2. Oh no. You can say what you want about the show, but like the setting is just stunning. Isn't she the most useful person out there? And what is Ellie doing, huh? Nothing. Oh, okay, so she did something.
What? Lights. Oh, good. They have a big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby. You figured out yet?
Getting there.
You'll find a safe way to get us to the hospital, though, right? Can I help?
No.
Why? Because I'm stupid?
That's not the word I would use.
Really? What word then?
Non-school oriented.
Fuck you. I went to school. Let me help.
You went to Firefly's school,
Triangulating.
right?
Do you know how that works?
With triangles.
I get a bearing of their troop movements and then triangulate back to their bases. I mean, if I had a protractor, it would be a lot more accurate.
Oh, I actually brought a protractor.
You did?
No. I don't know what that is, and I hated math. I'm gonna leave you alone now and go and explore the rest of this place because you're smart as fuck and you're figuring it out.
Ellie.
Yes?
I love that they speak without words. I think that was a bit like, Ellie, you're not stupid and I love you. That's how I read it. Maybe I'm reading into things too much, but... Oh! Wasn't she like playing a guitar somewhere out there on the chairs? Oh, yeah, okay, so she keeps finding guitars anywhere she goes. This is gonna be Pearl Jam song. What else?
If I ever were to lose you.
Okay, well, see that they are trying to show the darker side of what she is going through. Who enters? Oh, she did, okay.
Figure it out?
I think so, yeah. We follow a safe path west until this spot. They run a line of patrols north and south, like this. But there's a gap between here and here. Do you see this long-ass building? Mm-hmm. We cut through and slip by.
What is that long-ass building?
No clue.
Oh
But
no.
it's set off from the residential area, so maybe it's a warehouse.
It's a big fucking something for them just to ignore. Why aren't they patrolling it? Infected.
Probably. The hospital's maybe a quarter mile from there. Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north wing.
Wait, how the fuck do you know that?
They never shut up. I hear everything. You know those people they're fighting, the scars? We already know they use bows and arrows, right? And they seem culty, or at least really religious. You ever hear of Amish people?
Amish people? No.
They were around back in '03, Pennsylvania mostly, but they chose to live like it was the 1800s. Maybe the scars are like that? These motherfuckers talk on the radio like they know nobody's listening.
They're overconfident. It gives us an edge.
It does, but what we're doing is reckless, so kind of a wash.
If we were to leave now, it'd be dark by the time we got to the big fucking something, right? Let's go be reckless.
Oh. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. I know they're going anyway, but like shit, it's a lot of patrols, a lot of people to just enter and kill Nora and then what? Damn. It's actually scary what they're doing. I hate that. I wish they would go back really.
Are you sure this way's safe?
You don't trust me?
I trust you. I don't trust Seattle.
Let's just talk like everything's fine, because if I get too anxious, I'm gonna barf again.
How about this? What are you gonna name it? Huh?
It.
Oh, if it's a girl, Ellie. If it's a boy, Elijah.
Really?
No.
Why? It's a cool name.
What the fuck?
You are love. Seattle is fun.
We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have dragged you here. You're having a fucking baby. What am I doing? Do you want to go back? I'll take you back. You don't need to do this with me. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid.
You know, you never asked me about the first person I killed. Huh? When I was little, we lived in a cabin in a forest, and there were scattered families around. But mostly it was just us alone. And I would get so bored cooped up with my mom and sister, I would just beg them, just let me play outside. But my mom was scared, and she wouldn't let me go outside alone. But one day I just fucking did. And I had a gun, so who's gonna fuck with me? Now, you already know how this story ends, because I don't live in a cabin north of Santa Fe anymore, and I don't have a mom or sister anymore.
You don't.
But since everyone's past is fucked, and we've all heard everyone's fucked stories, how do you think this one goes?
Raiders?
Just one?
You got home, they were dead, he was gone.
Almost. He was still there. I heard them screaming, and I ran back with my gun out, but I was too slow because I was fucking 8. And when he heard me, he turned around, and he looked really startled.
Oh my god.
And when I shot him, he looked more startled.
Fuck, I'm so sorry. I didn't know, I thought... How did you get to Jackson?
Doesn't matter.
She was alone?
This is what matters. Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that. And I think, what if I hadn't snuck out? What if my mom and sister were beaten to death in front of me? What if that motherfucker made me watch as he did it? Would it make a difference if my family had hurt his people first? No. And if I hadn't killed him, I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever. Forever.
That's new.
I'll go back if you want, and I'll keep going if you want. There's no right answer. If I die, it's on me. It won't be your fault. So what do you want to do?
Keep going.
Wow, like they really, you know, took they really took Game Dina and they were like, we're going to make her shine. We're going to add her a background, new motives, new character traits. She's not just gonna be support to Ellie, she's gonna be our new protagonist. And I love that. It adds so much more. Like honestly, without her, it wouldn't be the same.
Hurry, down.
Even though that crazy mission is still crazy. I wonder if we're going into that building that they've mentioned beginning of the show, this episode. I think so, right? Because why else? What a horrible idea.
At least we're not blocked in.
And there are 2 more positives. The searchlights are up high to scan the outside, which means there'll be no line of sight to the inside.
What's the other positive?
That door's open, and nothing's come out to kill us. Yet.
Great.
I'm gonna take a peek.
Yeah, you should do that, because you're the one who can't get infected.
We love some sarcasm.
Haunted, but empty.
Oh, just like us. Look, I'm not saying there won't be infected somewhere in there. In fact, there's no fucking way this entire place is empty. But simple logic, it's not gonna be a horde, right? So we've got maybe a few strays, and a couple clickers.
Or
We
something.
can handle that. We've done it like a million times.
We'll be okay.
Or
But
something much
shooting
worse.
has to be a last resort. Okay, because if the wolves hear gunfire, then we'll have a whole army up our ass.
Fine.
Ellie,
What?
if it gets bad and we have to make a choice between shooting or running, we run.
Last resort. You got it. Oh, you think that no matter what happens, I'm just gonna start firing?
Literally every single time, yes. Don't get angry. You're a little crazy. And that's exciting. That's one of the reasons I love you. But I do want to make it out of here.
You love me?
Oh, I know. So tell me again, what's the plan?
Knives or run?
Okay, crazy. Here we go.
How is Dina the single most exciting thing in this show? I love that.
So far, so good.
Oh, wait.
Do you hear something?
No.
So this way then?
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going with this. I do have a suspicion because there are hints, but having said that, I'm actually terrified. Couldn't they like crawl right next to the building?
Lots of windows in here. Let's be careful.
Just don't do anything. Fuck. What was that? Some oily stuff on the ground? Maybe nothing? Maybe something?
Tina.
What? Oh. Oh. Runners?
What the fuck is that? And why is it hiding?
Stalkers.
The smart one. Like the one that stalked me at the supermarket.
But you killed that one, so we can kill this one too, right?
Yes, I killed it. Not before it got me.
Fucking bit you.
What was I supposed to tell you? You would have. It's gonna be fast and it's gonna be sneaky. But this time it's 2-on-1. Now that fucker's gonna try to flank us. We split up. Whichever one it follows, the other one comes up and takes it out from behind.
Plan.
How do we know it's just one? Oh no, I jinxed it.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Run.
Let's go back the way we came.
If we run, they're gonna chase, so we have to go slow. You see that fencing over there? I'm gonna lure as many as I can. You're gonna run in there, secure the gate, secure however you can, and stay in there. Dina, I can get bed a lot. You can't. Go!
That's pretty loud. They're gonna... Oh! One. Oh my fucking god. What the f... I'm sorry, but... Oh! What are we gonna do? Someone's in there? Someone's helping? Who's that? Oh my god. I know. Is this the father of our child?
No, she's okay. I was watching. They didn't bite her. Jesse, I swear.
You gotta go.
You know, they did fake advertisement with second game. They used Joe showing up that way in the trailer, but in reality it was Jesse. Oh. Oh lord.
The park! We can lose them in there!
See, he found us very easy. I wonder for how long he's been watching us, huh?
Whoa, stop. We don't go in there.
We don't?
What are they doing?
Why are we not entering the park?
You gotta be kidding me.
We can't go back that way.
Wow, if they're not going into the park, what the hell is... Do you think it's cars? But like what, chilling in a park?
How did you find us?
The map you left in the theater. Impressive triangulation, by the way.
Thanks, that was old Dina.
Trust me, I didn't think it was you.
How did you find the theater?
Do I look like I want to fucking talk to you right now?
You came alone?
Me and Tommy. We split up when we got to the city.
I can't believe they sent you after us.
They didn't. You two were gonna die out here. So we snuck out the next night. It's a good thing we did.
You know what, we're doing pretty fucking good
Up until what?
Till we weren't.
Is Tommy okay?
Hopefully.
So what now?
Find a way out. Get back to the theater, shelter for the night. Meet up with Tommy, and then we all go home.
No. Ellie.
It is surfights
What the fuck is that?
whistling their way around us. Oh shit. Oh, that looks stunning.
No, wait. I know things. I know what Isaac is planning. I can help you. I can...
We have no interest in your words, for the corrupted soul knows only lies. So taught the prophets.
Totally really normal thing to do and say. Oh, they're ruthless.
He is nested in sin.
Oh wow, what a double way to kill her. You're gonna hang, you're gonna bleed out.
Now he is free.
Or both.
I'll lead them away, get her out. Go! I'll meet you back in the theater. Fucking go!
You won't get away, Wolf. He sees you. She watches over us all.
What a voice though, right? She watches over us. Oh, wow. Great, like, enunciation. Oh. They're very intense with the way they wave these lights.
May she guide us.
They're sort of like very, you know. How did they not? What, that not following? Just like that? So she hid in a tree. It's so dark, I didn't see that. It's like that Game of Thrones battle. Don't think it's so safe. I don't think it's safe. What does it say? Oh, hospital. She's gonna go alone? You know, somehow in the when I was playing it made much more sense. Like, it was the gameplay, it was what you had to do. And here it's like one person versus entire army. It's just not reasonable. Oh, oh.
There's a critter or something. All clear.
Put that shit down. Hands up, turn around. You remember me? Yeah, you remember me.
What do you want?
Where's Abby?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You shoot me, the sound will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead.
Do we have a silencer or something?
Tell me where she is and maybe I let you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson.
I'm sorry you saw it happen. No one should ever have to see something like that.
Stop it.
Sometimes at night, I still hear his screams. It was a terrible thing, the way he died. You, the little bitch, got what he deserved.
What was the water? What? Oh my god!
No!
Oh! Oh lord! That's tough. It's rough, buddy. Oh, she's... Oh, she's at the B2 level. The sealed one. Shit. Oh my lord. Oh, they're both dead anyway, sort of. Where is she? Eh. I said that before, but that entire quest is just insane. And that show is more insane than even. Do you think that's Leon's horse? Oh, that's Leon, okay. Asian. Wow, Leon, tough. It's a rough situation to be in.
Stupid bitch. Spores. We're infected. You killed us both. Did I?
Try that again, Nora. Yeah, that the rumors were true. Ah.
You're her. The immune girl. You're real. Yeah. Where's Abby? Don't you know what he did? I don't care. You don't care. He killed everyone in that hospital.
But...
Including the only fucking person alive that can make a cure from here.
a doctor that was willing to kill Ellie.
That was Abby's father. And Joel.
I don't really care, but...
Joel shot him in the head.
That's what he did.
Feels like we will never be done with that discussion. Ha.
Where's Abby? Where is she?
No.
Where is she? Where is she?
Tell me again, Bella cannot act, huh? Is that Abby? Oh, that's...
Hey, kiddo.
Hi.
Okay, maybe they made Ellie more hopeful in the previous episode, but she did turn very, very dark in this one. And Bella Ramsey acted great in my opinion. Like, she did the whole anger, the whole rage quite believably. I think she really did sort of let the anger out and reveal how much she's hurting. And they did that scene fairly accurately, because that's the same way that she killed Dina. Oh my god. No, she didn't kill Dina, god. That's the same way she killed Nora in the game, so that was a fairly one-to-one adaptation. Even though I'm still not entirely on board with the whole look at what revenge does, it really depends on the perspective, because I feel like that's given. I do feel we always stay with the ones that we love, and that's sort of given as well, so it makes sense that Joe would, you know, kill a lot of people to save Ellie, that Ellie would go after the ones that killed Joe, that Abby would go after the one who killed her father. That's the way it goes, I guess. I'm a little worried for Ellie now, since she's in the B2, so they're the worst place. I think we might meet something very, very dangerous. Anyway, next week episode might be a little delayed. Hopefully I'll get it done on Patreon, but like editing, since I'll be away for a couple of days, so unless you're in Dublin and you have a space for record that you would borrow me for 2 hours, then I'm all yours, right? I will show up and I will record and then I will leave. I'm joking, but like half joking. I'll try to figure it out. If not, then the episode will be out on the weekend. Unedited ones are on Patreon. I'll see you guys soon with the next one. Major shout out to my patrons as always. See you around, guys. Bye.